Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and good news, I'm happy to tell you guys that This Is Fate is already coming back to Z World very soon. So in case you don't know, now you know. So this little cute Pihu's picture is just giving me some kind of vibe. That girl is too cute. Haba. Please subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell and check the description box below for the link to the playlist of This Is Fate from the beginning till the end. You know how your girl do it. I give you guys the update step by step and back to back. Let's continue. So in my last update about This Is Fate, Sonakshi says that Pihu really loves Prita a lot. So Sonakshi decided to use Pihu in order to separate Karan and Prita, and then Sonakshi will now get married to Karan. Imagine. Let's continue from there, guys. Prithvi posts Sherlyn to himself, and Sherlyn asks that what is he doing. Prithvi asks that how was she looking at Rishab because he saw the love which she had in her eyes. Sherlyn assures him that there is love, but she doesn't love Rishab. Instead, Rishab has an extramarital affair with someone else, which is why he was not ready to return to Mumbai. Prithvi is shocked and he asks that what is Sherlyn saying, because they all know that Rishab only married Sherlyn because it was what they planned. Otherwise, he would not have even gotten married. So how can Rishab have any other affair? Sherlyn assures Prithvi that it is not a suspicion, but she herself heard it with her own ears, that Rishab was saying to another woman that he loves her and he would come back. Raki and Karina comes to the corner and then they hears what both Prithvi and Sherlyn were discussing. Prithvi says that this is really problematic for him, and Sherlyn replies that it is more worrying for her since Rishab is her husband, but Rishab even has an extramarital affair. Sherlyn says that she has a boyfriend who already has a wife, and she has a husband who is ready to bring another wife into his life. She feels as if she should go to the mountain and pray for herself. Prithvi corrects her, saying that they should rather go into hiding in the forest. Sherlyn leaves after angrily eating Prithvi on the foot, and Prithvi started jumping. Prita enters the kitchen where she is shocked to see Pihu, and Pihu asks if she is fine. Prita assures her not to be worried since she is really fine. Pihu says it is her doll Kuku who is more worried about her. Prita holding Kuku says that she is fine. Then Girish comes there and says that he has brought the trolley. Sonakshi also comes there asking Prita that what would happen to the gifts that are in the guest room. Prita says that they would bring the gift after finishing the ones which are in the kitchen. They leave while Pihu is trying to get her doll, and the goons boss comes there asking that where are all the boxes which were in the kitchen. Pihu demands the goons boss to first give her the doll, then after she gets it, she reveals how everyone took the gift outside. She leaves ordering the goons to come with the rest of the boxes. Robin asks the boss what would they do about those boxes which are in the guest room, and the boss replies that they can create a blast. Karina and Raki are tensed after hearing what Sherlyn said to Prithvi. They see Rishab and they were about to ask him, but he leaves saying that he needs to charge his phone. Karina and Raki both followed Rishab into his room, demanding that he speak the truth about why he is having an extramarital affair. Rishab gets shocked to hear about this and says that he doesn't have any extramarital affair. Raki reveals how she never thought that Rishab would be the one to have any sort of affair. Karina even scolded Rishab. Rishab, in a state of confusion, accepted that he had the affair. Shriti hears this from the door, so she runs outside. Rishab says to Raki and Karina that he was talking with the daughter of his employer who comes into the office. Raki and Karina both ask him to call Sherlyn and tell her that I love you. Rishab says that he cannot do it like this, but they still pressurizes him. Samir comes out of his room. Shriti stops him from behind, revealing how she heard that Rishab has an extramarital affair. Samir tries to explain that this is not possible. Karan, also coming from behind, says that it is not possible, and Shriti revealed how she herself heard it from Karina and Raki saying this to Rishab. Karan started smiling, saying that he is happy of how he is proven right. Shriti asks that why is he laughing, and Karan says that he knew that Rishab was having an affair and he will now be able to prove it. Karan leaves without listening to Shriti. Samir explains that it is for the better since now they would get rid of Sherlyn because Rishab was never comfortable with her. Shriti asks that where are Samir's moral values, since if they are not able to be comfortable, then they should try to work on the relationship. Samir asks that what has gotten into Shriti because she never liked Sherlyn. Shriti replies that she is a woman and she would always take the side of Sherlyn because she is also a daughter, so she would always stand with Sherlyn in this matter. Shriti says that she never thought that her favorite Rishab would do something like this. Samir will get tensed, saying how Shriti said that Karan was her favorite and he was the second one. Shriti leaves, replying that Samir is on the third position. Raki and Karina both pressurizes Rishab to call Sherlyn now. Rishab at first declines, saying that he cannot say it in front of them. Karina suggested on how she and Raki would both hide so that Sherlyn will not see them, and they forced Rishab to call Sherlyn so that he can talk to her and clear up the misunderstanding. Rishab calls Sherlyn on the phone and Karina and Raki followed him. Rishab says that he is calling Sherlyn already, and so Sherlyn answers his call. Rishab then asks Sherlyn to come into their room now as he needs to talk with her, and Sherlyn wonders what Rishab wants to talk with her about, and she feels frustrated. Two of the gang members while working says that they have been searching since forever and they wonder how many rooms are in this house. Shaka pointed out the other side, saying that they have not checked the other side, so he believes that the guest room will be on that side. One of the goons asks that why should they not take out their guns since there are not so many guests. Shaka asks if he thinks that he is the only one who is intelligent, as they would only use the weapon at the last moment. Sarla while walking hears them both talking and she gets tensed, so she tries to see who are they. The goons boss enters the guest room with Robin. They were able to find the drugs. Robin asks how would they manage to take so many boxes out of the house. The boss asks him to search the other room, as they will surely find a way. He brings out a bedsheet. The boss orders Robin to place the bedsheet on the floor. They both quickly started placing the boxes on the sheet, and Pio from the corner sees them both, so she asks if they are stealing, saying that it is not right as stealing is a sin. Sarla stops both of the men, requesting them for their help. However, they refuse to help her, making an excuse that they are busy. She then points at the corner, saying that someone is calling them. She managed to pull the fake beard of one of them, realizing that he is the same person whom she scolded when he was trying to steal the boxes from the temple. Rishab says to Karina that he has caught Sherlyn and she will come. Raki and Karina are both looking at Rishab. Raki says, "I love you," to which Rishab also replies, but Raki explains that this is not that I love you, but she along with Karina desire to listen to Rishab when he proposes love to Sherlyn. Rishab from nervousness sits on the bed asking her that what is she saying, as how can he say it in front of them. Karina says that she has an idea, as they both would hide and then they would not be able to see him, but they can hear it when he says this to Sherlyn. Rishab tries to convince Karina and Raki that he cannot say anything in front of them, as he is also really nervous, so Karina and Raki both hide behind the curtains, and Sherlyn comes to the front gate. Rishab requested Sherlyn to enter into the room, and then after a lot of hesitation, Rishab says that he loves Sherlyn. Prithvi also comes to stand at the window, but he leaves as he got really angry. Rishab sends Sherlyn back, saying that there is nothing, and Raki coming out of the curtain signals to Rishab that what has he done, as he should have also hugged Sherlyn. Rishab then calls Sherlyn back, hugging her. He once again says that he loves her. Karan sees them both hugging. Rishab saying Karan immediately leaves with Karan. Karina and Raki both comes out of the hiding, and Raki says that she is glad that Rishab finally said this to Sherlyn. Karina says that she was not able to make her brother say it. Raki says that there is no need to make him say it, since he already says it a lot. Pio says that she will tell everyone that the goons are stealing, and both the goons try to catch Pio, but they stopped after hearing the voice of Prita. Pio informs Prita that the goons are stealing, but Prita explains that it is nothing like that, because the goons are just walking, and she leaves after instructing them to come out with the boxes. The goons boss, along with his men, once again started packing, and they hear Mahesh coming with his inspector friend. They both enter the guest room, but they get shocked to see that one of them is unconscious. Mahesh helps him regain consciousness and then hands him a sweet box, saying that he can have it, as this would help him get healthy. Mahesh, after seeing the inspector to the washroom, questions that what are they still doing here, as he has a lot of times told them that they don't need any musician. One of them pointed a gun at Mahesh, but the boss stops him, pushing the gun under the bed. Mahesh asks both of the constables to arrest them. Sarla hid behind the curtain in a room, and she hears the goons both mentioning how they are really dangerous people and she is a woman. They are in the business of trading drugs. Sarla wonders what such people are doing in the Lutra mansion. They both enter the room thinking that this is where Sarla will be hiding. The goons started searching every corner of the room, and Sarla takes out her face from the corner of the curtain. Vishnu, one of the goons, asks Shaka to look behind the curtain, but just then, he receives a call, so he explains that they have found out who leaked the information reading their operation. The goons both hide after going out of the room, thinking that Sarla will surely come out, which is when they will catch her. Sarla, after coming out, sees their shadows, and so she hides behind the wardrobe. Vishnu and Shaka wonders where did Sarla go, as she was hiding behind the curtain just now. Sarla wonders why did she not bring her phone when she always keep it with her. She decided to hide here for some time, as the goons are also working secretly. Mahesh in the room instructed the constable to arrest the goons, and the inspector coming out of the washroom asked that what happened. Mahesh reveals how one of the men had a gun, so they should arrest him. Robin asks that what is he talking about when his brother is unconscious. They wake him up. The boss stands behind Robin, signaling to him that there's nothing to worry about. The constable pulls out the gun, handing it to the inspector, and the inspector takes a look at it and asks the constable that how does he not know the difference between a real and a fake gun. He hands the gun to the constable, who is shocked by saying that it is actually fake. The goon's boss explains that his brother is a little mental, because of which he does such things, which is why he brought the fake gun, and their parent died when they were young. Mahesh, after questioning if he is fine, asks them both to leave. They take the utensils and they leave. Mahesh assures them that there's nothing to worry about, as no one in their house involves in drug usage. The inspector wants Mahesh to be careful, as the drug peddlers were seen around his house. He advises Mahesh to close all the doors of the house. Mahesh gets worried. Karan stops Rishab, asking that why is he acting so good, since it seems that he was pulling him, but in reality, Rishab was pushing him. Rishab makes Karan sit, asking that what does he mean. Karan says that Rishab will be scolded by a younger brother, and Rishab asks again that what does he mean. Karan says that he came to know that Rishab is having an extramarital affair. Rishab asks that what does he mean, because he was just saying it because both Karina and Raki were hiding behind the curtains. Karan advises Rishab to look, as he will then find someone who loves him, after which he will get the chance to complain about Rishab. Rishab sees Sonakshi, so he goes to meet her. Sonakshi says that it is really nice to see that he has returned. She leaves after seeing that Karan is angry. Rishab, sitting with Karan, explains how he forgot to inform Karan that when they were on the trip to the mountain in the 12th grade, he heard Sonakshi talking with her friend of how much she loves Karan. Karan asks that why did Rishab not tell him this before. Rishab asks that when did he used to consider Sonakshi important, as Karan would always say that Sonakshi is a boy. Karan leaves, saying that he is going to complain to their mother. Sherlyn, coming out of the corner, thinks that she must talk to Karina because she is the only one in this house who listens to her. Mahesh is working and Raki comes to stop him, asking if he knows what happened, as Rishab said I love you to Sherlyn. Mahesh asks that what is so big in this, as each and every husband says the same thing to their wife. Raki leaves in anger. Sarla hesitantly comes out of the hiding, thinking that both the goons would have surely left. She goes out of the hall, where she sees the goons again, and they were still searching for her. She gets scared after coming face to face with them. Sarla quietly comes out of the room. She reaches the hall and again quickly runs away, seeing both the goons. The goons see Sarla running, and both the goons runs to catch Sarla. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching till the end. Please don't forget to like this video, share it in case you know anybody that will be interested in watching this, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more updates, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.